Davido broke the internet yesterday when he mentioned the new cats. Obviously, he didn't sit right with everyone, especially because he threw in Burna Boy in the same category with the likes of Mayorkun and the new generation artist, which includes REMA and a host of other artists. I think that he is definitely wrong for doing so. Even if he had that opinion, he should have kept it to himself. That is not the sort of opinion that you share in an interview. But I do understand that, he's about to go on tour. He needs all the balls that he can get. And you know what? Dragging Burna Boy's name would get you that promotion. It's going to get you that balls that you require because he's one of the hottest artists out here right now. He just freaking sold out a stadium, right, in London, West Ham Stadium. So that if you want to get a buzz, then just drag Burna Boy's name and you're going to get that buzz, the buzz that you need. Why do I think Davido is wrong? It's just obvious. Yes, it's understandable that Burna Boy did not uh, blow up during the David and Wiz era, you know. But at the same time, you have to understand that Burna Boy has always been around during that era. He wasn't making bad music. He was making good music. Those songs weren't just acceptable yet, right? And that is just what I think. And just throwing Burna Boy into the midst of the likes of Rema, come on, it's when obviously Burna Boy was nominated for the Next Rated around 2013 with the likes of Sean Tizo. It's just mere disrespect. That is the way I see it. I feel like the video could have approached it better. And yes, a lot of people would argue it's difficult to place Burna Boy in a specific era. It's almost like the likes of Adekunle Gold, Kiss Daniel. These are, established artists, but at the same time, there is really no era for you to place them in because their sort of career it's out of the norm. It's not like every other musical career that we've seen in Nigeria. So it's understandable why people would find it difficult to place people like Burna Boy in a specific category. So regardless of what it is, I think Burna Boy fits better in comparison with David and Wiz than with the new school because he obviously existed. His music existed before the new school started even thinking of making music. But that doesn't mean I do not understand where David is coming from. For David, it's definitely from a different lens that he's seeing it from. Because David feels like he blew up and Burna Boy was behind the scene as at that. So it's understandable for David to also feel like Burna Boy is not in his set when it comes to what time frame they came into limelight. But does that really matter at this point, especially with what Bona is currently doing? It doesn't matter. That's the reason why I think he should have just kept this as a thought only, as an opinion, and not say it out. You know, right now, Burna Boy is selling our stages. He's arguably the biggest artist, Afrobeat artist right now, selling at arenas, selling at stages across the world. And not so many other Afrobeat artists can boast of it. So that obviously sets him apart. If not for anything, that should give him a pass to be part of the conversation when you're listing some of the OGs. That's my thought on it. Right now, we all know, like for a fact, Wiz and David have to put on their A game to try to catch up with what Burna Boy is doing, right? When it comes to selling our shows, selling at arenas, selling our stadiums across the world, they have to put on their best shoes. They have to put on their best performance. They have to put on their best promotions, A and R, to make sure that, you know, they rub shoulders with Burna Boy because Burna Boy is gone, to be honest, right? So I think at the end of the day, David was wrong. He was definitely wrong, and I would like to see him apologize.